Sacrifice it all just to get a new wristwatch. You can't even move alone when you this hot. All my dogs, we ain't begging on the big shot. You gon' hear my songs even if a switch spots. When we on the
The NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career by jumping in and trying out the My Player Builder. To start off, you have the option to download the My NBA 2K21 mobile app to scan your face into the game. Once you're good with your appearance, it's time to try out the builder. This year, we've added more skill breakdowns to choose from, so make sure to take a look and pick the right
from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Lamb.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Gobert. Jimmy Butler is out there with Hero. And it's Silva in at the 4 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Fox is out there with Jay, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Brent, as the season goes on, and here we are about halfway through, are players' roles still evolving?
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much
They
set.
are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're going to be playing. What the coaches are trying to find are unique combinations that might have to be on the floor because circumstances from the other team are dictating so which are my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? Which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hero. And it's in there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
LeBron against Butler. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Hero. James covering. Hero passes to Butler. Shoots over Fox. And it's Butler missing. There's the pass to Jay. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. And he comes up with the deuce.
And this is why LeBron shoots such a high percentage. He picks his spots, and then he burrows his way right to the interior.
Here's Hero. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Here's Gobert. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Clock is at 3. None. That's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And good that time.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Fox. Nunn passes to Hero. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Butler passes to Hero. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's rebounded by Jay. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
Here's Nunn, following the basket by LeBron James. Lets it go from 14. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Fox. No good from Jay.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Three-pointer, Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. And that's now 6 points for LeBron. The Heat trail by 3. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, Kevin, a ton of tension in that one. The fans were kind of on the edge of their seat right up until the end. And I tell you what, those are the kinds of games you love to be a part of. But, man, do you hate to lose them.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. Deciding to change it up. From the inbound, that's good on the jump shot.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Randall out there with Evans. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Hero into the small forward position. For the three, it's good from long range. Hero's got 8.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Jazz had quite a performance. He scored 36 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Randall.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Evans. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Clippers. And it's slammed in by Davis.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
The Heat trail by 14. Randall with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Butler up top, covered by LeBron.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
And just no question that Butler is a bona fide star. I mean, a tough, rugged defender who's also a juggernaut on offense.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Passes it to Jay. Launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Heat also with a sub. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Hero. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Utah. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Jay, and he dunks it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Smart subbed in for Fox. Heat also with a sub. Green's checked in. Now here's Lamb. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Offensive rebound. Silva lays it up off the glass.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Jay. Rebounded by Lamb. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 13. Gobert, the pass to Silva. Gobert down low. Over Davis. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Jay out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. Here's Butler after the basket by the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nunn. Here's Silva. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Jay again, Los Angeles.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Timeout called, the Heat. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Nunn after the made shot from Jay. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The Heat have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82?
Shot from the inbound. They get it back. The shot, no good. The Heat trail by 14. Here's Lamb. Lays it up and banks it in. Lamb's got 6 points.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Jay, covered by Evans. Pass to Smart. It's stolen by Green. Outside, Lamb. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Lamb's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Jay, and that one is stuffed right through.
Runs the baseline and finishes with an absolute circus move at the bucket.
Crazy, crazy finish.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jay, covered by Evans. Shoots from the high post, and there's another one for the Lakers.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Heat trail by 11. To the left wing, here's Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Heroes checked in for Randall. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lamb against Clarkson. Outside, Lamb. Shoots over Clarkson. Can't hit from the low block. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, Green is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Silva in at the center, filling out the middle.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Lakers making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, "You're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up." Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
They get it back. Great D that time from Davis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one is good. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Lamb with the bounce pass. Now the pass to Gobert. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
Passes it to Jay. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Nunn, guarded by Smart. Nunn passes to Hero. The Heat rebound. Gobert misses from short range.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Hero, and the layup's good off the glass. Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters without a lot of space, who's the quickest player that you have seen in a half-court set this year?
still remarkable to watch where it is that Kyrie Irving can get to on the floor in any sort of possession. It's like he could take, 50 dribbles in a phone booth and find a way out of it, spinning around and finding gaps within the defense.
What a handle.
But it's not his handle with just the one hand, right, Kevin? It's that he has an idea of, after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple ways of finishing, much like Rod Strickland, who was a tremendous finisher in his days years and years ago. Kyrie's got a lot of that in his game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Braun, he's checked in for Clarkson, and it's Fox in for Smart. Heat also with the sub. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Lamb. To the paint, and that one is hammered home.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Pass to Nunn. Here's Silva. And Davis sends it back. Here's Jay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 18. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. For our Jordan player of the game, James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. .151 left in the fourth. Here's Hero. Gobert down low. Adebayo on him. Gobert the pass to Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Shot clock at 6. Nunn passes to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
The Heat making a switch here. Randall's checked in. That is good from Jay. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Okpala. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Jay, and he banks in the layup. Jay's got 33 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Marjanovic passes to Okpala. And the wing jumper offline. Here's Floyd. 18 feet out. No good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hone along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, what's happening? This is Shaq. You guys came in locked and loaded once again. What's fueled your momentum during this win streak?
For one, we're just focused on doing the little things. Winning the effort plays, the 50-50 balls, running hard, communicating on D. You know, it all adds up. And yeah, we've been hitting shots too, but that's just the thing. Everything has to work together to win consistently. And we've been doing it as a team.
Ernie, is this guy a player?
Jay, any thoughts on the big trade? Can't be easy losing a teammate.
You know, it's all part of the business. We're professionals here. We got a job to do. So, whatever the front office needs to do to make us compete, I'm cool with that. And I wish them the best, but, you know, we got to move on. All right, guys. Anything else?
Nope. Thanks, Jay.
All right, cool. You cool?